students' personal success and accomplishments. Before we begin our ceremony, I ask that you treat the presentation of graduates with the respect and dignity that the culmination of years of hard work deserves. Each of you want to hear your child's name read and see them walk across the stage. In order to achieve this for everyone, we ask that you do not leave your seats to take pictures during the ceremony or during the presentation of diplomas. We also ask that your cheers and ovation be respectful to the next graduate's name being read. In doing so, every proud parent will have the opportunity to hear their child's name. Please take a moment now to make sure your cell phones are turned off or on vibrate. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening. It's my pleasure today to welcome students, families, and faculty to graduation day at Beechcroft High School. We would like to thank each of you who made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Graduation is the end of high school, but it's the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Thank you for helping us write our stories. Parents, families, faculties, and guests, welcome to Beechcroft graduation ceremony. Students, graduates, my fellow classmates, welcome to the first day of the rest of your lives. Thank you.
Will you please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? Can you please rise? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce today's platform guests and our senior team. I would ask that all guests stand and remain standing. Starting to my left, Mrs. Diane Agnes, Area Superintendent, Dr. James Esslinger, Principal Leadership Coach, Mr. Michael Cole, Columbus School Board, Mr. Dion Drakeford, Assistant Principal, Dr. Michelle Stone, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Martha Johnson, Graduation Coach, Mrs. Lacey Drake, Guidance Counselor, Mrs. Allison Roten, Guidance Counselor, Mr. Steve Smith, Guidance Counselor, Mrs. Shunda Wright, Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Shanae Barnes, Senior Class Advisor.
Good evening. Each year, our graduating seniors have the opportunity to select any staff member who has had a great impact on their educational success to present them with their diplomas at graduation. This evening, these Beechcroft High School staff members, mentors, coaches, and guests are honored to be here to help recognize our graduates. As they stand, please join me in acknowledging and thanking them. You may now be seated. Thank you. I will now introduce our Beechcroft High School students who are participating in the program. Please stand and remain standing. Daniela Arma. Daniela is our co-valedictorian. She is a member of the National Honor Society, tennis team, League of Women Voters, and leading Ladies of Excellence. Her future plans are to attend The Ohio State University and major in information technology. Juliet Cisse is our senior class manager. She works with other members of the senior cabinet to publicize senior class events and activities. Her future plan is to attend Columbus State Community College. Armand Vickers. Armand is our first class speaker. He is a second-year student at Beechcroft. During his time at Beechcroft, he participated in track and field, football, and bowling. His future plans are to attend West Virginia State University and major in business administration. Joshua Gaucher, our second class speaker. Joshua is the senior class president. He participates on the Beechcroft bowling team, the media team, and is a superintendent student ambassador. His future plan is to attend Otterbein University. Thank you. You may be seated. The first speaker tonight is Mr. Armand Vickers.
I would like to start off by saying that high school has been a rough journey for everyone in our class. We had to overcome so much throughout our high school career that I say that we deserve praise for even being here today. All of us sitting here are the strongest soldiers to come out of our grade. We had to adjust to starting off high school because our freshman year ended abruptly due to the coronavirus pandemic. Due to the perseverance of everyone sitting here today, I'd say that we are prepared for what life has to throw at us because we are strong. We are strong because we came out on top of a pandemic no one knew how to handle. We are strong because through all the obstacles we had to overcome to even be at this ceremony today, we are here. We are strong because we didn't become that 18% that doesn't walk the stage with us. Beechcroft is a welcoming family that brought me in junior year with open arms. Coming from a private high school, it certainly is a big difference in culture coming to Beechcroft. I like the change. I was finally able to be around people that look like me. I wouldn't have to be uncomfortable in my own skin, or even try to act like someone I'm not to please the people around me. The community at Beechcroft is unlike any other school, and the friends you make here will stick with you forever. I believe that the adversity here everyone had to overcome at Beechcroft High School has us ready for any task life has ahead of us. We should continue to be the people who overcome adversity and continue to be a positive influence to those who look up to us. We need to show that we are not products of our environment and that we can strive in the real world coming from an inner city school. Everyone has a special ability to be great in life, and I hope to see us all strive. Let us, as Beechcroft students, put a positive spin on being the product of our environment. Let us be the product of Beechcroft environment and be leaders in our community. Let us be the product of the Beechcroft environment and make a positive impact on the community. Let us be the product of the Beechcroft environment and walk another stage and graduate from college. Let us change the narrative of the inner city schools that we won't make it. We will make it. We will make it because we are strong, we are leaders, and we are Beechcroft amazing. Thank you. And at this time, you will hear from our next speaker, Joshua Gaucher.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. There we go. I would first like to give thanks and honor to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be where I am today and where I'm headed. To ensure that no one gets left out, I would first like to thank and shout out everyone who has helped me in any way possible Shout out to my family and the support of a few friends. Shout out to my Aunt Von Seal, who's here from Los Angeles. God bless you. I would like to give a special thanks and shout out to my superintendent, forever and always, Dr. Talisa Dixon, also to the new superintendent, Dr. Angela Chapman. God bless you. A thanks and shout out to my superintendent, student ambassador, advisor, Miss Pruitt, aka Mama Mia. I've had a tremendous amount of opportunities through the SSA. I believe that opportunities mean nothing if you don't take them. Miss Pruitt is always encouraging us the importance of exercising the power of saying yes. If it had not been for the SSA, I wouldn't have been able to do all that I have done or be able to go all of the places I've been. This group has truly helped mold me into the leader I am becoming every day, as well as being the president of my class. A shout out to the administration for supporting me. A special thanks to Mrs. Clark. I appreciate you. My senior class advisor, Mrs. Wright. A thanks and shout out to Mr. Dibert. A special thank you to Mrs. Cohen. Thank you to Mrs. Ross and Mrs. Hess. To the intern counselor, Ms. Gartner, thanks for everything you have helped me with. Shout out to Mr. Hagerman. Last but not least, a special thank you and shout out to my cousin and, of course, my mother. I am Joshua Gaucher, Beechcroft Senior Class President 2023, as well as a Superintendent Student Ambassador. As your Senior Class President, it is such a great privilege and honor to be able to stand before you all, celebrating this memorable occasion. I would first like to congratulate all of you on graduation and walking the stage. You made it. I would like to share a part of my high school journey with you all. Beechcroft was really never the school of choice I wanted to attend. I wanted to attend the high school of another district that my fellow middle school peers were going to attend as well. Most of my beginning months of freshman year were me wishing I was at another school. I was confused as to why I was here, why I couldn't be where I wanted to be. However, there came a time and a point where I had to accept it. I had to accept where God had placed me and be content with it. What helped get me through this was knowing I didn't come to Beechcroft for no reason. I believe that there are no accidents and everything happens for a reason, even if we know or do not know what that reason is. Knowing that I was placed here for a purpose, here to make a difference, here on assignment, here to be a light that is needed, I am proud to be a Beechcroft Cougar, and I feel good knowing that I carried out my task. Class of 2023 has had an interesting ride through these 4 years of what you can call high school. From going to school during freshman year, then going on a spring break, which turned out to be for a year or so. Then coming back sometime during sophomore year, where half the students will come Monday, Tuesday, and the rest would come on Thursday and Friday. The junior year started out on time. It was fairly normal. However, we were still in the pandemic. The senior year started off with us coming to school a week later due to the teacher's strike. Through the decline of our mental health, through the highs and the lows, through the good times and the bad, through the ups and the downs, when it seems as if you wanted to turn around. In the midst of COVID, in the midst of adversity, in the midst of trying times, you made it. It wasn't all for nothing. All the late nights and early mornings, the joy and the pain, amidst the sunshine and the rain. Come on, somebody, you made it. Today is all about celebration. The ride hasn't been smooth. While you may be or have been on a bumpy path, enjoy whatever it is that you possibly can until you make it to your final destination. It's often said that it isn't about the destination, but the journey to the destination. You have to go through in order to get to. You don't just get to the destination without going through the journey. As I've mentioned before in a previous speech, we must keep our eyes on the prize. And the question that was posed in your head was probably, what prize? What is the prize? My response and answer is still the same. The prize is whatever it is you may be trying to get to or achieve in life. My fellow classmates of 2023, go out there and make your mark on the world. Do not allow the world to make its mark on you. I am excited for what each and every one of you would do as you transition to the next level and the next phase of your life. The next level and the next phase will be real life, the real world. And for some of us, that may look like college, the workforce, the Air Force, Navy, military, Marines, National Guard, trade school, or whatever it may be for you. Whatever you do it with diligence, do it with ambition, do it with courage, do it with passion, do it with excellency, do it with your best and a willingness like none other before. Let us exemplify the Cougar way in all that we will do, demonstrating peace, pride, and progress. As I end this message, I want to encourage and challenge all of you to be the best you that you can possibly be. Be the best version of yourself. Every day is a new day to be a better you than you were yesterday. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you peace. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. My name is Joshua Gaucher, the class president of 2023. God bless you.
Wow. Our guest speaker today is Mr. Michael Cole. Michael D. Cole is a believer in the possibility of infinite possibilities for all that aspire to realize their dreams. Board Member Cole brings 20 years of experience in public affairs, mass media, leadership, and advocacy. In 2014, he successfully led the district's first major community listening tour, Moving Forward, Dreaming Big 2020. Cole has also worked with the board to improve student achievement and access to life-changing opportunities such as student outcomes-focused governance, expansion of world languages, and the Columbus Promise for graduating seniors. After beginning his career in news writing and photojournalism, Michael Cole will transition into policy and politics as a public affairs consultant and political strategist to notable Ohio congressional, state legislative, judicial, and municipal campaigns. For 4 years, he produced and hosted a public affairs talk radio program on Columbus station WVKO entitled What's What with Mike Cole. Mr. Cole has made appearances on national and local news programming, including The Gretchen Carlson Show on Fox National News, and was a regular guest panelist on WOSU's Columbus on the Record and 10 TV's former news program, Face the State. Today, he is working to further his career in public education as a Bright Fellow in the Fisher College of Business at The Ohio State University. Mr. Cole holds a Bachelor's of Arts from The Ohio State University and a Master's degree from Seton Hall University. He and his wife, Lee, of more than 20 years, are the loving parents of 3 adult children. 2 of their children are proud pre-K through 12 alumni of the Columbus City Schools class of 2020 and 2022. Please welcome Columbus board member Michael Cole.
Lord have mercy. So first of all, I gotta follow Mr. Gaucher? Come up here, son. Come up here. So first, let me greet we have a global community in this room. Our mission statement is that each student is highly educated, prepared for leadership and service, and empowered for success as citizens of a global community. This evening, I want to say, Feed Winaksan and Assalamu Alaikum. What that means is good evening and peace be unto you. For my Somali brothers and sisters in this room, let me say this evening, Nagadef, to my Wolof, East or West African brothers and sisters in this room. To my East African brothers and sisters, Salam, who are from Ethiopia and Eritrea. To my Latino, Milos Latinos brothers and sisters, buenas noches, huepa. And here's one of my most favorite greetings, and this is one of the reasons why I brought you up here. The saying is, namaste. Namaste. It is a beautiful expression. What it means is I see the divinity in you. I see the divinity. I see God in you. It is a wonderful expression in the Nepali and Bhutali community. To us black folk here, us regular black folk, what that means is this boy's special. He's going to be a preacher. I'm so proud of you. You know, I want to say first and foremost, if each one of you students would rise and turn and tip your cap to all of your friends and family are here. Would you do that for us, please? Greet your friends and family. Tip your cap to them. An audience, I know, an audience, if you would, give another loud applause, not just to our children here today, but this amazing staff who work with them on a daily basis. That's right. I've been in this education world for a long time, and I've had the opportunity to lobby Congress, the State House, City Council, City Hall, and I realized the tough challenge day to day. I was even a substitute teacher for a time out in southwestern city schools. I know what it is like to work with our youngsters in a school building. So thank you for bigging them up this evening. I'm gonna use the 3 B's. I'm going to use the 3 B's. That is, brother, be brief. With that in mind, let me start with this first. I want you all to understand the importance of knowing 3 things that are critical to who you are and what you're going to become as an adult, as you're emerging into adulthood right now. And here's the really cool thing about it. This experience is not just theirs, and you're not just sharing it with them because you're celebrating them. This should also be your opportunity, grown folks, to reflect on where you were at the point in time you were in that chair and what you've culminated yourself to become so that you put that into them. The first of 3 things I want you to focus on is know thyself. It's the oldest axiom that we know. The Greeks said, well, it was written on, the Temple of Delphi. Well, they actually took it from the Egyptians. But know thyself. Now, I started that journey for me by learning my name. My name is Michael Demond Cole. I never say my middle name. I hated my middle name for a long time, until I found out what it meant. It's an African name, and it means born of man. Michael is an interesting name. Michael is not a statement, it's a question. Who is like God? So Michael is, if any Michaels in the room, your name is not a definitive statement. It's actually a question. Who is like God? My last name is Cole. It's Irish. Top of the evening to you, right? But it's a name that's assigned to either a lump of coal or people like myself of swarthy complexion, right? Coal. So if I put my name together, backwards up, it is black, born of man, who is like God? Black, born of man, who is like God? When I thought about that and I pondered that, I was like, wow, I have a charge. I actually have a purpose. I actually have work to do. I actually have something greater than myself to live up to. You all do. Your second piece is this, and it's really important. Your second lesson is focused on the idea of loving yourselves. Loving yourselves and guarding your mind. I want you to guard your mind. This is a generation very well aware of its mental health. But it's much deeper than just what we typically think. It goes into actually guarding your thoughts. That young man stood up here and stole my thunder and talked about thinking, concentrating your thoughts on things that are beautiful, things that are noble, things that are high-minded, without being haughty, without being arrogant, but being humble. Focus your mind on all the things that make you a beautiful person. So often than not, we go to work, we drive on the streets, we have all of these interactions where we allow a different self, not a best self, to interact with others. Think of how better, more powerful, not just better, but more powerful we can be, where we're able to constantly summon our highest selves, our highest chakra. Think of that. What type of person would you be in the workplace? What type of person would you be in school? What type of person would you be in your families? What type of person would you be to yourselves? The last is most important, or one of the most important, and that is to love thy neighbor as thyself. Now, when you give some real thought to that, when you give some real thought to how different my situation could be, interpersonally or in a bigger scale, if I show people the same love that I want to see for myself. Think of that. Think of that. That is a challenge for each and every one of you. It is how you take those initial steps toward being your best self. It is how you take those initial steps towards changing the world in the best way that you can. I met a young man who said, I'm scared of being a dad. I said, why? He said, because look at what the world's coming to. I think each of us has a challenge. I think each of us has the opportunity to champion our best selves, to champion a different kind of world, a different kind of community, a different type of country, a different type of city, a different type of intercommunal friendship. We have that opportunity today. You guys have, and I've been a part of a few mystery schools in my day, been through a lot of rituals. And you guys have been initiated, passed, and raised to the sublime diploma of master student. That's what you are. That's what you represent. You don't represent just students. You represent master students. Take these lessons. Take the things that you learned outside of the classroom, the knowledge you acquired in the classroom, and apply it to every situation you possibly can in your best way possible. And when you find that ugly self arising, when you find that self that's not the best self coming out and showing itself, calm him down, pull him in, tell her stop, push her back, step into the sunlight and show the world just what a shining cougar you actually are. You are an amazing young group of people. I am so proud of you. I'm gonna close out with a couple facts. Fact number one is that you guys may have amassed maybe a couple million just in your class alone. But what about the entire district? 32 million plus. 32 million plus in scholarships for our graduating students in Columbus City Schools. Please give them a hand for that. Over 2,100 students, just short of 2,200 students are graduating this week and closing out tomorrow. Nearly 2,200 students, all walking into a new life, a new place. You guys represent the shining example of this city, the shining example of your parents and your families and loved ones, the shining example of God's very creation. If nobody told you today that what you've done is an amazing thing, I'm telling you, you're amazing. Nobody told you today that they love you and they're proud of you. Man, I love you and I'm proud of you. If nobody told you today that you are one of the baddest classes to graduate from Beechcroft High School. Huh? Well, I'm telling you today. I thank you all for what you've contributed. I have the highest hopes and wishes for each and every one of you. Go out, live your best, and be your best. God bless this class of 2023, and God bless our Columbus City Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Cole, for those insightful words. And now for the moment that you have all been waiting for. Will the class of 2023 of Beechcroft High School please stand? Mr. Cole, I hereby certify to you that the 2023 graduating class of Beechcroft High School has met the prescribed requirements of the United States Department of Education, the Ohio Department of Education, and the Columbus Board of Education, and each is prepared to receive the appropriate diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Beechcroft High School graduating class of 2023.
At this time, we will prepare for the presentation of the diplomas. Will the first row please make your way to the stage? Jalen Radford. Jayonesty Stewart. Ivy Camp. Amaya Bowles. Kyer Bradley. Joshua Gaucher. Tyrone Hodges. Hayden Enting. Janiyah Harris. Jalen Holland. Elhaji Jallo. Anthony Lewis. Christian Argueta Molina. Janelle Brew Appia. Curlin Castillo Portillo. Paris Morgan. Pratikia Diali. Kaylin Fosno Morales. Akriti Magar. Mohammed Kandi. Alex Eggleston. Jaden Douglas. Jamarian Jackson Roberts. Riyad Majma. Valeria Figueroa. Chanel Sturgill. Gracie Ann Eberhardt. Nautica Smoot. Joel Owusu Adade. Jakira Kennard. Jefferson Alvarado Leyva. Msoka Bolamu. Mamadou Kamara. Susmita Sarki. Rayon Thomas. Jaleesa Forwood. Nikesh Karki. Kiavion McCarty. Shayla McElhaney. Montreal Roy. Chastity Summers. Jamar Taylor. Bria Seawright. Dr. Johnson. Dr. Johnson. Dr. Assistant. It's your turn. Adeboye Adiagbo. Anthony Davis. Amara Forna. Jason Hunn. Terrence Johnson. Jerson Noriega Bravo. Elizabeth Probst. Esmeralda Reyes Montes. Take her all the way down there. Ishanti Williamson. Zoe Wood. Christian Woods. Royce Gilbert. Amarian Gooch. Anaya Parker. Jazara Wilson. Takeziana Blair. Johanny Luz Carrasquero Gonzalez. Isatu So. Josiah Banks. Shannon Lugna. Aaliyah Perry. Austin Rhodes. Mariana Robles. Juliet Cisse. LaJuan Strickland. Aisha Al-Mustafa. Allison Alvarado Leyva. Sean Elizer. Ikiyosi Fataki. Shema Feaston. Jesus Garrido Perez. Muhammad Muhammad. Umar Samura. Kyle Stevenson. Stefan Zamore.
Jalen Nathan. Arieth Bubera. Shatan Darji. Kendrick Nixon. Fadumo Olad. Rudra Fuad. Michael Adamako. Samia Abdullahi. Adnan Ahmed. Salma Ahmed. Daniela Arma. Bonette Conti. Isatu Conti. Khadijatu Conti. Alaj Koloko. Brianna Latham. Hussein Mohammed. Abdi Rahman Mohamud. Elijah Atre Boache.
You did it, sir. You did it.
Muhammad Kasem. An Tran. Pearl Adu Giapong. Jaleese Carter. Jeffrey Adams. Lamar Jackson. Ivan Cora. Armand Vickers. Jordan Workman. Jessifewa Adederin. Abraham Bangura. Jerome Killebrew. Angelique Bristol. Eric McDowell. Joseph Ayala. Phoebe Kempf. Aline Uwamana. Javantis Shaw. Richardson Bonsu. Jalen King. Yaritza Alvarez Linares. Ariana Bass. Sarive Ebake. Rebecca Mans. Esther Mansoray. Fortune Muhammad. Leera Mabry.
At this time, we will have the traditional tassel turn led by our class president, Joshua Gaucher.
Will the class of 2023 please stand? Fellow Beechcroft graduates, the tassel before graduation symbolizes your time as a student. When you move it to the other side, you're confirming your new status as a graduate. You may now move your tassels from right to left, signifying your new status as Beechcroft High School alumni.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, as principal of Beechcroft High School, I would like to conclude today's graduation ceremony with a few words to the graduating class of 2023. As you proceed to the next chapter of your lives, I offer the following advice. Always have a vision, number one, or plan for your future. Number two, challenge yourself and always believe in yourself. And number three, be kind to your fellow man and give back to the community. We would like to thank our parents, our grandparents, our uncles, our aunts for supporting our class of 2023. And class of 2023, like I've always said, you are amazing. You are amazing. Over $2 million in scholarships because you're amazing. Made it through COVID because you're amazing. Some of you didn't think you were going to make it here today, but you made it because you're amazing. So as you continue your life's journey, don't forget our core values of peace, pride, and progress. Remember, let's do the amazing to be amazing, Beechcroft amazing. Everyone have a great night.